Hi everybody, this is a warning for all those Battlefield players and lapsed Call of Duty players who are looking at Call of Duty World War II and thinking, I really fancy a go at that. You've seen the gameplay. You probably really like the look of the game. The graphics, the sound, the guns, the score streaks, the simplified levelling and class system. You probably like the fact that it's boots on the ground, arching back to a simpler non-boost jumping era of Call of Duty. You're probably even getting nostalgic if you haven't played Call of Duty since the modern warfare era. And if you're a Battlefield player, you're probably looking at this COD on Next Generation and thinking, hey, I tell you what, this looks a little familiar. I've played Assault. I've battled it out in the Ballroom on Ballroom Blitz. I've battled it out in Locker in Battlefield 4. I think I fancy my chances of this game. I think I might give it a go. Well, I've got this statement for you. Standard multiplayer, like Team Deathmatch, Domination and Hardpoint, are still twitchy as fuck. There may be no boost jumping, but there's still plenty of jump shotting, where people jump around corners, swan diving, where they dive to the floor and kill you, and SMG rushing. Honestly, people are just running around with fast-firing SMGs and you get melted. It makes you question your internet connection. It makes you question whether it's shoot first, dive first, and it makes you question whether they've turned up the lag compensation as well. There's spawn flips. You know, you think you've got a handle on what's going on the map, and all of a sudden someone shoots you in the back. There's people. It literally takes about 15 seconds, if that, probably 10 seconds, to run from one end of some of these maps to the other, so you get flanked really quick. There's these people who are insane at managing to throw grenades from their spawn right to where you are. There's trip mines now. There's shotguns. And not only are there shotguns, there's shotguns with incendiary shells that blow you away straight away. There's insane snipers. These guys can hit you from 10 feet away. Apparently there's no aim assist on the snipers unless you're holding your breath, but still people are bloody good with them. There's these high sensitivity players, and I'm not knocking them, you know, they're enjoying the game, this is how they play, but I'm just warning you, that can whip around in no time at all and shoot you when you think you've got a sure thing. Now, War Mode is a little bit less twitchy. Well, it's still twitchy because of the controls, but you tend to know where the enemies are going to be, and you can plan more. But, if you're a lapsed Call of Duty player, and you're a Battlefield player, maybe even a Rainbow Six Siege player who thinks this looks good, I'm telling you now, if you're getting this game for the multiplayer, you are going to have to practice and practice and practice. When it comes out, you're going to have to set up private games against bots, and you do, because it isn't fun. I'm telling you from the beta, when I first started playing it, I was like, gosh, this is as twitchy as Infinite Warfare. You know, I would say that Black Ops 3 is less twitchy. But as I got more into it and started to understand the mechanics a little bit more and the movement, and I leveled up my guns and my class so I could strafe better, you know, I then started to definitely enjoy the game an awful lot and understand it. And although I'm not really doing very well in this gameplay, you can see in the background, you know, slowing down, getting to know the maps, and taking people on at their own game, because I kind of refuse to jump shot and refuse to do swan dives because they're silly. So there we go. Now, of course, there is the campaign, which should be pretty good this time. I know Call of Duties aren't famous for having really quality campaigns, apart from back to, I don't know, Black Ops 1 or Modern Warfare ones. But it, you know, it looks interesting, and the graphics are going to be great. And there's also zombies, which should be really good, because we know that the sledgehammer zombies for Advanced Warfare, that was a really good zombies thing. Not many people played it because it was hidden behind the paywall that is the season pass, but it was very, very good. So, you know, by all means buy it for that as well. But if you've been watching the multiplayer beta and are thinking, yeah, I fancy a piece of that, I'm just warning you now, you're going to have to practice an awful lot. It is very, very twitchy, and it takes a lot of getting used to. This ain't no Battlefield, and it ain't no Rainbow Six Siege. There we go. Anyway, that's enough from me. Put your questions down below. What you think about Call of Duty World War II. Maybe you're going to buy it, maybe you're not. If you enjoy the video, hit like. If you want to see more of the same, press subscribe. I will see you again soon. And thanks again.